Thank you, Chairman Williams, Ranking Member Velasquez, and distinguished members of the House Small Business Committee. Mahalo for the opportunity to testify before you today. You know, small businesses are the backbone of our economy in Hawaii. From tour operators to local foods that I know most of you have enjoyed, jewelry and clothing, product manufacturing, and service providers. Small businesses in Hawaii support their local communities through jobs and investments and have made Hawaii a leading destination for both business and tourism. I want to thank this committee for its decisive action during the COVID-19 pandemic. Your work helped to save countless Hawaii small businesses from going under. You saved jobs. I'm testifying before you today to ask for your help once again to respond to a historic crisis on Maui that is impacting our entire state. I am honored to represent Hawaii's 2nd Congressional District, which spans all 8 of our major Hawaiian islands, including the island of Maui, which suffered considerable devastation and death from the August 8th fires, the deadliest wildfires in U.S. history in over a century. In just a single day, the Maui wildfires caused significant physical damage and emotional trauma that will be felt in Lahaina, on Maui, and throughout our entire state for generations to come. Lahaina was home to as many as 1,000 businesses, many of them small mom-and-pop, family-owned and operated, many of them micro-businesses with 9 employees or less. By some estimates, the catastrophic damage inflicted upon our Maui communities as a result of the fires has caused up to $6 billion in economic losses. According to state agencies, 40% of Maui's economy depended on tourism, and visitor spending on Maui made up about 1/3 of total visitor spending in our state. Because of the fires, visitor numbers on Maui are at historic lows. From the latest monthly data, just over 94,000 visitors coming to Maui in September of 2023. That volume represents a more than 57% drop from September 2022. In addition to the physical damage from the fires, small businesses throughout Hawaii, especially Maui, are facing an economic crisis. In response, the Hawaii Small Business Administration and Small Business Development Centers have acted swiftly to provide resources and support to businesses in need, and I want to commend them for their responsiveness and their unwavering commitment to getting our businesses back on track. As of the end of October, the Small Business Administration has served over 7,900 individuals and improved 1,219 disaster assistance loans for almost $200 million. 398 business loans totaling $59 million, and 821 loans for homeowners and renters totaling $140.9 million. While this assistance has been critical in helping residents rebuild and recover from the fires, too many businesses in my district are still, unfortunately, getting left behind from existing federal programs. Just as you recognize in the midst of the pandemic, supplemental programs are needed to meet the needs that arise from unprecedented disaster. I've heard from countless small business owners still recovering from the economic impact of the pandemic who could not qualify for SBA assistance because of program capital requirements or could not take on more loans because they had existing debt from pandemic-era programs. Over 4,700 idle loans totaling roughly $569 million were made to Maui County during the pandemic. Understanding the compounding financial impact COVID and the fires have had on our small business, I introduced the Micro Enterprise Assistance and Urgent Investment for Supporting Trade, Recovery Operations, and Neighborhood Growth, or the Maui Strong Act. This bill would help businesses reestablish themselves and provide an economic bridge to recovery by providing grants of up to $20,000 to nonprofits, small businesses with fewer than 25 employees, and independent contractors that experience revenue loss because of the fires. These funds would help cover a variety of expenses that come with rebuilding and restarting a business. In addition to the need for direct relief, changes to federal contracting laws would go a long way in supporting local businesses recovering from disaster. FEMA and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are to be commended for their swift action, hiring local 8A Native Hawaiian organizations to perform debris removal, construct a temporary school, and provide cultural oversight of operations in the burn zone in Lahaina. Native Hawaiian small businesses have repeatedly demonstrated their ability to do critical work across federal government, and we should take the example of the fires to ensure Native Hawaiian businesses can receive 8A direct awards above the competitive threshold from all federal agencies, not just through the Department of Defense. My bill, H.R. 3830, would do just that, so that Native Hawaiian organizations have parity with Native American and Alaska Native-owned businesses. Chairman Williams, Ranking Member Velasquez, our Small Business Committee members, Small businesses and entrepreneurs in Hawaii are emblematic of the hardworking spirit that makes our nation so great. In this time of unprecedented disaster in my home state of Hawaii, Congress must do everything possible to support those who are struggling. I truly appreciate this opportunity to testify before you today and look forward to working with you to support our state of Hawaii. Mahalo.